Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Finding Nemo. We're going on to level 17, Treatment Plant, which has Bubble Rains, Enemies, and Pebbles for us. So, let's go! So that scene was Gil teaching Nemo about fighting nets.
I've got to get out of here. Gil said all drains lead to the ocean.
And then, yes, Nemo escaped through the sink. So, I have seen a little bit of this level already because last night I had a failed recording where I got to like an auto-scroller section and like I missed some rains, and there's no easy way to die there, and I got to a checkpoint. I was already pretty tired for that night, so I'm like, yeah, I'm done now. Anyways, so we've got some death traps here. And these sections, oddly enough, are just for shells. Like, there's nothing important over here. Like, why do these contraptions need to be so deadly? I mean, I guess that's one way to keep them clean. Not really ideal, though. Okay, I just lost a krill, and that might be a good thing if I want to make sure that I can die on that auto-scroller. So yeah, like, we might want to make sure we get rid of all our krill before we go there. Whoa. Yeah, because if I miss a bubble rain and I can't reset to the last checkpoint, that's going to be a problem. Okay, we're making it through. The tricky part about the auto-scroller is just the angle that you're coming at some of those bubble rains. But anyways, down here we have a current that we're fighting. Yeah, this level's a bit of a maze, and it's a maze that involves currents. We can actually fight this current up to a certain point, so we can get back to where we were before. But you can see there's other directions that the current comes from. I don't think there's any way to make it up this current. Like all the other currents, we can come from there later, but that one, like, I just don't think we can ever go there. Either that, or I'm missing something, which would be a big problem. Anyways, let's go do the upper current, and I missed some rains, so we're gonna have to go around again. We're gonna be going in circles a lot here, just to make sure that we get everything. We don't need these shells, but they're there, so might as well get them. No, I wanted to take the lower route this time. No. I thought I was on the lower section, and then it started pushing me up.
Swim away!
Give me that shell. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy that we've got enemies to fight in these currents. But, you know, that's what we've got to do. Now, I'm pretty sure we got everything down below, like all the rains, but I'll check real quick. Yeah. We seem to have. It doesn't take long to take the loop around. So now, let's try getting across. There we go. Now let's head up. I'm pretty sure we got all the rings there. Failed that. I really need to, like, dart out of the gateway in order to make it from one gateway to the other. Okay, yes, we have everything in every direction except down in the second section. No! I did a little too well there and hit the wall before getting to the other gate. That's definitely a thing that can happen. Oh, there's nothing down this way. Either that or we've gone there and I've completely forgotten that we did, but I'm pretty sure there was just nothing down that way. Aside from the way forward, of course. Gosh darn it. But, you know, that's fine, because I don't want to go forward yet anyways. I want to get rid of my krill. Because the next place we go to is going to be that auto-scroller. And like I said, I want to make sure that I'm capable of dying before getting to the next checkpoint. Oh, right, we're not actually up to the auto-scroller yet. In that case, I think I'm just gonna avoid collecting krill. If I can. Right, there's these buttons, which are basically just points of no return, because you can't hit them again. Oh yeah, there's these little spouts and some eels back there. They're not too bad. The little spouts can be a little difficult to notice sometimes, but not if you're looking out for them. I find it funny that the eels come in from the background. It reminds me of the eels in Virtual Boy Wario Land, specifically of all games. Okay, now are we to that auto-scroll section? Yes, we are. So the angles here are a bit messed up. That was fine. It looks like we pretty much just want to stay in the middle. I wasn't sure if we got all the rings there, so I'm kind of glad I lost. Just because I want to double check that we actually did. Okay, we did miss one, but now we got it. Now we're at the point where I don't know what's going on anymore. I have not been this far. I kind of want to head back real quick just to get another look at that camera angle. Okay, I can't really see anything important. I wasn't sure if maybe there was something up ahead that I needed to know about. Oh, are we finally gonna do some jumping out of the water? I think maybe we are. I'm gonna keep avoiding the krill just in case there's another auto-scroll section later. But yeah, we can jump that there, Free Willy style. like a dolphin. But, you know, since we're doing fish movies, I figured Free Willy was a fitting reference. Not that dolphins would be any less relevant in a fish story, but, you know. I feel like the themes of Free Willy just really fit with Finding Nemo. Okay, Bubbles, please come back. You did not get my guy down there. And now I have been deaded. Let's give this another shot. Now, Bubbles. Where are the bubbles? Are they on that side? Here we are. We want to make sure we time these with this guy down below. There we go. We didn't really time them with them, but we didn't need to. Fight the current a bit just in case there's bubbles that are a problem, but we're done with the current. Whoa boy, I almost ran into that. Looks like we only have one way to go here. That's good. Split paths kind of scare me, because I don't want to accidentally go the right way before I've gone all the wrong ways. I don't want the krill. We have 2 ways to go now, but that looks like a current that's fighting against me. I just want to double check that that's the case. Yeah. Can I fight it, though? Because it looked like I kind of could. I can't get beyond that point. Ah! Okay. Got shot out of there kind of fast. We'll have to worry about that when we actually get sent out that path later. For now, we'll just be doing some dolphin jumps. We don't have to worry about those crabs anymore. We took care of them. We do have to worry about these things, though. And that. We very much have to worry about that. Oh my gosh. You know, it might be good to have a krill here. It looks like we can fight this current a little bit, but probably not for long. Or maybe we can. Okay, that's where it stops. Unless we do this. We are doing this so wrong. But I don't want to have to get these while going high speed. I can't believe you can go around this whole loop against the current. That's definitely not what you're meant to do. Why are there so many ways to go down here? And this is where we came from. Okay. So this goes to where we were before. I'm a little concerned about the other two directions because I don't know what ways those go. I don't know which one is progress. This one has bubble rings. What is in this one? Is it just a dead end? Okay, good, it is. And that's all of our enemies defeated. Oh crap. Don't bring me to an auto-scroller. I would have liked to get rid of my krill first, but it doesn't look like this is an auto-scroller. What else do we need here? We need a lot more bubble rings, and there's still the pebbles to do. This is really tight quarters. But it's actually not that bad. Part of me is hoping I didn't miss something at the start of this section, because I don't want to have to go back through it. Like, what is down there? Oh my gosh, I don't want to have to go back through. I'm also gonna die doing this. And then I'm gonna have to go back through again to get to the end of this section again. So I just want to confirm there was no other way to go when we were all the way down here, right? No, there's...
Ow! Ow!
Hold on, there is another way to go down. Where does this lead? The other way had bubble rings. So yeah, we're on a different path now. And I don't know what way we need to go. All I know is this is very treacherous and might get me killed a bunch of times. Okay, so we could have continued going right there. What does going up do? Nothing. This is the area we could see before. Well, we have some krill down here. That looks like it's just a dead end with krill. Ah, I guess I have to wait for this again. Or, you know, I could just lose on purpose here to get back faster.
Ow!
Because I really don't need all that krill. This time, let's take the upper route like we did the first time. That should continue our quest. Okay, I think this is... no, it's not quite the last one. This is the last one. And we can get over to our bubble rings here with no krill to protect us. So if we go to another auto-scroller, we have the chance to recover. I'm not going for that shell. Oh boy, more of this. Are we gonna fight the current again, even though it takes forever? I just feel like fighting the current is safer because we're slower, you know? We have more time to react to things. I saw you! Okay, so we got our blue pebble. We have 3 ways to go on the bottom and 3 ways to go on the top. And I don't want to accidentally make progress. Ugh. Okay, we made it in this one, but this is the green one. We need a blue pebble, which was probably the first one. It is hard to get in there. No, this is the red one. So the last one's the blue one, most likely. It's just so hard to get in. I might have to drop my pebble early. And then that'll make it easier for me to swim down there. Or I can go down like this. If you time it right, it works. As long as you don't, like, bump into the corner here. So we did the blue one correctly. Now we can do our red one. And then the green one goes in the middle. Our green pebble has to be up high somewhere. This is a dead end. That's good. This is where the green one is, and it's also probably progress. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll at least get our little pebble game done here. No! Alright, let's do another lap. We want to go in the next one. Let's try to go really slow so we can get down. Alright. Another starfish. And now, what is up in this section? We have more bubble rings, and that's another dead end. Good, so we know what way to go. We want to go into the middle top one, and that will be progress. It looked like I saw a bubble ring there, but I'm like, there's no way one can be there. And no, there was not one there anymore. So, what's our bubble rings looking like? Okay, we need like 9 more. Are they gonna be during auto-scroller? Well, there's 5. The final 4 are gonna be in an auto-scroller. That's terrifying. But we don't have any krill. So we're capable of losing on purpose. And we got everything. Awesome. And that scene was Nemo popping out of the pipe and being chased off by crabs. Anyways, you get to see the name of the final level right there, but before we do that, we've got a bonus to do. But you knew that already. Luxo! Okay, is there anything above where you started, Luxo? Oh my goodness. Oh no, how many rings do we have? Just 10. Okay, that's not an issue. Oh no. No, I knocked Luxo away from the ring. Okay, well, this is going to be absolute madness. In case you couldn't tell. I don't know what to do about this. Luxo, I need to get you off of the ceiling. There we go. Okay, we got one of the 4 rings on this lower loop here. I think in order to control Luxo here, I've got to, like, hit him, you know, at the spot right before it goes straight here. But it's not working too well. There we go. That got through another one. So now I need to get ahead of him and fight him on this section here. I'm not entirely sure how, though. Please, get off the floor. Luxo. How do I get you off of the floor? Please bounce off of my head and go up. Up. Eh. Please get any sort of vertical height. Okay, it looks like if I let him go down the straightaway a bit, and I push him this way, then I can get him to go up a bit. Okay, I'm learning the physics now. Oh, so close. Alright, we're gonna have to go another lap. Yes, go up. There we go. That's 4 rings down. Now I need to stop him and get him to go up and out of this loop. Which if I just wait here, I might be able to make that happen. I gotta stay at a very particular spot. Yes. Alright, we've gotten Luxo out of there. Now let's make sure he doesn't fall back down there. We get this ring. Don't you dare! Luxo, no! Alright, let's get back to our spot. There we go, got him out again. Got that ring, and now I assume there's another loop up top with our remaining 4 rings. It's not quite that, actually, or maybe it is. I don't know, but we need to go higher. These currents are both blowing inward, which is different from down below. Okay, I see what's going on here. Oh my gosh, I actually got him through that one that way. And we did it. Okay, well that was chaotic, but not difficult. We just had to learn how it worked first. And with that, we'll give it a little save and look at our extra. It's cool that they're showing us like a map of the level, so we can actually see how the maze goes. Like a big picture of it. Was that stuff outside of the pipe? Because I didn't notice it if it was. Anyways, that is going to be it for this video. In the next video, we are going to beat the game with Fishing Net Rescue. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.